Hello Internet, my name is Aqua and you're watching the Aqua Vlog! Now in the exact same way it always is. So as always, you can ask questions in the comments below and I'll answer them in the next week. I don't have any this week. As always, you can leave questions in the comments below and I'll answer them the following week. We don't have any questions this week, so we'll just move on. I actually have a little bit about to talk about this week, so let's started. Not that I was gonna delay it for some reason, but hey. So this week, work of course, and a lack of videos unfortunately. I'm feeling really bad about it, but I'm feeling good about this week. I'm going to try my hardest to try to get daily videos out as I used to, so hopefully that will go well, and I can see if that's a viable thing for the coming future. Now that I have a little bit of how my job is going under my belt, and just how things are going to work. But also, I got some new PC parts, which is always it's my favorite thing in the world, basically. Anytime I get to work on electronics, be it computer or phone or walkie-talkie or radio or what have you, I love it so much. So this week, I got a new motherboard, a new hard drive, and a new case, which is sexy as hell. I'll try to get some pictures of it beforehand so I can put them up nowish, so I can show you guys what I'm talking about here. It took me about 4 hours to get this project done, which was honestly only an hour longer than I anticipated, but that meant me going to bed at a very not great time for going to work and stuff like that. But it worked out. Everything, once I got it all put in and everything, once I got it actually up and running, it went a lot more smoothly than I was expecting it to, honestly. I thought I was oh man, everything's gonna be all nasty, because I had a previous motherboard's stuff installed, and now it's gonna be conflicting and stuff, and I don't have a disk drive anymore, I found out, because my disk drive is broken, so I'm gonna have to get a new one of those now, which isn't fun. But the transfer went a lot smoother than I thought, until I decided that I was going to reinstall Windows for a fresh start. So what kind of spawned this idea was the fact that I did have a bunch of just stuff installed, and I was I don't know even what all I have installed on here anymore. Things aren't running quite as snappy as they should be, even though it's already I click a thing, it opens immediately, my computer boots in less than 30 seconds, it's nice. But it could have been a little bit nicer. So the hard drive that I got, I'm gonna move away for a second because this matters, alright? Just keep with me for a sec. The hard drive I got was a 4TB hard drive, and before I had 4 friggin' hard drives on my computer. I had my main drive, which was an SSD that's 128 gigs. I had my recording drive, which was 2 terabytes, and that was over half full of my videos, because I didn't have anywhere else to put them, because I had a terabyte of videos, and I didn't have another terabyte storage. Because I had 2 500 gig drives that were completely full. Not great. So I decided to get a 4 terabyte drive, because I figured that I would have about 2 terabytes of stuff, and then I would have another 2 terabytes to do things in the future with, put more videos on, install games, what have you. So we got all the stuff transferred over. And then I realized I was going to have to reinstall all my stuff. So I was just why not just reinstall everything? Because I'm going to have to anyway. And that everything included Windows. And that was the thing. I forgot how long it takes to, the actual installation of Windows went really fast because I have an SSD. And then everything after that, that took some doing. Started out, I was trying to install my graphics drivers. I was trying to install literally everything to my 4 terabyte hard drive. Because it's a pretty fast drive. I don't need the SSD to run all my software and stuff like that. Things like drivers and things like that I probably should have on there. But I wanted to just put everything on one drive just so I could make sure I had room on my smaller SSD drive. I had a moment of panic where my graphics and drivers were installing, which they should have been installing to my C drive anyway, my main drive. I didn't want them to, and I couldn't stop it, so I just reset my computer. Turns out, probably shouldn't do that. So then I had this whole thing of, I think it was around that time also that I was trying to load it from I was trying to load Windows from the USB stick or something. Something was going on with me. Maybe that was before. I had a thing where my computer wouldn't even turn on because it was boot drive error. We can't find any boot drive. I'm what are you talking about? I had the Windows 10 USB stick plugged into a USB 3.0, so it was like, hey, it's USB 3.0, use that. Can't boot from that from the BIOS or anything. It didn't know how to handle that because it was a USB 3.0 thing, and those don't initialize until later in the process of the boot up startup thing. Exciting stuff, I know. So I had to deal with that, but anyway, I did the thing with my video drivers, and then like I started my computer, like nothing showed up. It was a solid blue color. But both my monitors were working. Before it was just my smaller monitor, and then in both of them, I'm like, great. Both of them are on now. They're both like recognized, but I can't see anything. I honestly don't know how I fixed that. I did it somehow. No idea. Can't remember. So I went through that whole process. I went through the process of installing everything. I got a bunch of games installed. I'm installing Half-Life 2 Update right now because my save files are apparently a part of that and not just Half-Life 2 normal. So hopefully my save files aren't just gone from that. That would suck. But that all took a lot longer than I was expecting. I was hoping to be able to take at least part of Saturday to edit a video that I recorded with one of my friends in Ruby Groom Eclipse, which I feel like turned out really, really well, except for the fact that my webcam didn't record. Like, she had her webcam in her game, and I had my game, but I didn't have my webcam. So, gotta figure out how to do something with that. My computer tried to go to sleep. Hopefully that didn't screw anything up, because that would be bad. One of the joys of reinstalling Windows, it resets all your settings, and computer tries to go to sleep on you. Not great. The long story that I just told short, I installed new parts. Everything should be a lot more stable now. Videos might have like better and more consistent frame rates. Everything I've recorded so far seems to be working a lot better. And Fraps seems to be working better for some reason, just randomly. I don't know why. Before I couldn't record Rocket League with Fraps, now I can. I'm happy, I'm just confused. So another thing that took up a lot of time this weekend was that Christmas existed. So my family came up. I wasn't able to record anything except I did do the Ruby reaction, although I did a quiet version of it just to make sure like I wasn't gonna wake people up because I had to do it. It was either early at night or early in the morning or late at night. One of those two, because my job makes me have a reverse sleep schedule, which isn't great. That also meant that I missed most of my family was here, which, you know, it's just like, oh well, I guess nothing I could really do about that because I had to sleep. Also, I just want to point out my hair is like really long now. I'm kind of okay with it, and I'm kind of not okay with it. I don't know how to feel. Anyway, so while all the Christmas stuff was going on, like I wasn't able to record anything like I wanted to. I was trying to get up early last night so I could record and just like get all that done and out of the way so I didn't have to do it this morning. Did not wake up early, so now I'm doing it now, which is fine. Not a problem. I've actually gotten pretty much the entire week's stuff recorded already, except for Half-Life, which is almost done downloading, but I'm planning on recording that tonight. And then I'll have everything recorded for the week, and I will edit it this tonight and hopefully get it out tonight as well. And then I'll have videos for, should be the rest of the week. We'll see. Which I guess I should talk about that. I don't know if I mentioned that yet. I think I mentioned in another video. This is what happens when I record a bunch of stuff in a row. I don't remember what I said in what video. I'm planning on having this week be daily videos like it used to be, and hopefully continuing that on through for forever. I felt really bad not getting out videos like I should be, or like I used to at least, because I really do enjoy doing this. Like, I was talking with some of my friends earlier, and they were like, well, you shouldn't be trying to force yourself to do it. I'm like, I'm not forcing myself at all. I really just want to do it. It's just trying to find the time and the energy for it, because I haven't recorded anything for at least a week. I did 2 recordings today, and one of them was I Am Bread, which I'm just like all over the place for, of course. And I was exhausted by the end of that. It's so much energy, I forgot. And now, with my job, like, taking a lot of my energy already, like, that's why I try to record on the weekends, so I actually have the energy for it, because I'm a bit refreshed. So hopefully that'll be going well. Going, I guess, well is kind of like unnecessary there, but you know, whatever. I think that's all I have to talk about for this week. I like wrote down all the stuff I needed to talk about the last second here, so I might have missed something. I don't know. Not much happened, I guess, except for all the stuff that I said, which was a lot, actually. Oh, also, I'm planning on ordering some other new stuff, so my mic stand will be changed out next time, hopefully. It'll be more out of the way, out of the shot, and I can actually like use my mouse and keyboard a bit better. And some other stuff that doesn't really matter to you guys, but it matters to me. Video of the week this week is one of my favorite things that I've seen Achievement Hunter do. The video is called Jeremy Gets a Raise. And it's not Jeff going into the office and saying, "Hey Jeremy, we're gonna pay you more now." It's, I don't know if I should spoil it. You know what, I'm gonna say what it is, because I'm going to entice you to watch this. So Jeremy, guy named Jeremy in Achievement Hunter, his nickname is Little J, because he is like 5, not a lot. He's very much the shortest person in the office. So what they did before was they decided to make his desk match him and put it on the ground. So it was just like the flat top, and like everything still worked and everything, but like the desk was on the ground and the chair had no legs and just sitting on the ground. And apparently the day that video went up, there was a comment on it that said, "You guys should have done the opposite and put him way up in the air." So that's what they did. They got their build team that works at Rooster Teeth to build a 15-foot riser for their desk, and they stacked a bunch of, what are they called? It's a little like drawer thing that he has there, and they got 5 of them to like just stack up, make it look like his actual desk. And then they put his chair on this little like crank up thing that would like raise his chair up to it, so he could actually like sit in the chair, buckle himself in, and then they would have this like crank thing that's horribly loud, but it would raise him up to his desk. And they had all the stuff working up there. They had the capture, they had the webcam, they had everything up there, like totally working. It's really funny. Apparently they've recorded a few videos with him like that. One's with face cam, so I can't wait for those to come out, because, you know, everyone else is just like sitting in the thing, sitting like on the ground like normal, and if they want to talk to him, they have to, you know, kind of like look up like this. So I'm pretty excited to see those. And he, of course, is like looking down at them like, "Ayo!" Like, "Ayo!" It's a good time. And I always see these kinds of videos from them and be like, these are the people that I want to work for. It's a little odd, but I like it a lot. So I believe that will be it for this week. As always, thank you to everybody who has been supporting the channel in any way, shape, or form, especially during this kind of hiatus kind of thing that's been going on, unfortunately. Whether it be likes, comments, views, subscribes, Patreon, however it is that you support the channel. Thank you so much. I've actually been getting a lot of traffic coming in, even though I haven't been posting videos super regularly, so I'm happy that people still enjoy my content to come here and watch my stuff, even when there's not a lot of it. So, very much thank you. So that'll be it for this week, and I'll see you next week. Bye!